welcome. I'm Cal, and today we're going to play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. This is a longer game, sort of turn-based strategy game, like XCOM. I don't know exactly how long it is, but I'm going to try and keep this to about an hour an episode. So let's get started here. I guess there's a way to download sort of expansion stories, but it just comes with this one, Shadowrun Dragonfall. There was an earlier Shadowrun game that was, the whole original thing was kickstarted. Maybe the early one had some issues, then they sort of like remastered it as the director's cut. This is a totally different story than the first release, I think. But I've heard that this is the right place to start. So anyways, here's the story. Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. The year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin. The Flux State, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here, even the great dragon, Lofwyr? Let's say Lofwyr. Lofwyr only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. If only it were that simple. Difficulty. So it says we recommend hard for turn-based veterans. I've played quite a bit of those games, like XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, those sorts of things. So let's try hard and go from there. I did try playing through like the first hour or so of this game before, just to get a feel for it. Roll the same character I did because it seemed alright. There are no statistical differences between male and female, so let's go female. Why not? And we've got 5 races: human, elf, dwarf, orc, troll. Humans were the only race on Earth until the Awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves the definition of average or even normal. So where they get extra karma, which is sort of like experience points at the start of the game. 9 everything is their max. Elves get +1 charisma, a little quicker, a little more charismatic. Dwarves have extra willpower. Orcs +1 to body. And trolls +1 to body, +1 to strength. So I'm gonna go elf. I think charisma is often nice as the party leader, just to help in the dialogue situations. So then you get your class or archetype here. I didn't even realize that there was a none option, but so the street samurai, which is like your warrior class. There's mage, which is like spellcaster. There's deckers, which are able to sort of hack computers, and there's almost like a whole little hacking mini game that you need deckers for. Shaman, another type of magic user, I guess. With summoning, you can sort of have your totem spirits. It says here, bear, cats, coyotes, etc. Rigger, you control drones, and physical adepts. I guess maybe that's like a monk kind of thing, like sort of hand-to-hand combat, enhanced by magic. I'm gonna go with Rigger. That's what I tried before. It was kind of cool. We have these little drones, and it's always helpful to have an extra party member around, which is kind of what the drones effectively are. And let's pick a style. See what's available. It's kind of cool. It just mixes and matches a few different things, and then you can auto-generate what the in-game character looks like. Kind of like this goggly girl over here. That's pretty cool. Alright. So now we get our initial stats. So they call it karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5. So yeah, unlike some games where it's like, use 1 point to increase it at each level, here it's like to go from 4 to 5, costs 5 points. So it's like it's exponentially harder and harder to level up an individual field. You can see I have 8 karma here, so if I wanted to go 5, you know, and then I'll only have 3 left. I think as a rigger, I don't really need body. It's more for fighting, quickness, range combat. You know, nice shooting people, but that's not really what I'm all about. Strength. So that's like melee, throwing weapons, and there's all these sub skills, obviously. I'm not sure if we get to level up our other party members, but I'll have to look into this stuff more if that's the case. Intelligence, I think this is what my character needs. Yeah, useful for rigging. Calculate the chance to hit with drones. So let's see here. So if I was to go up to level 6, oh, this is sort of showing the maximum. I guess these diamonds here indicate the maximum for a given class. I am an elf, so I can go all the way up to 9. This is like healing, decking, ESP control. Yeah, I'm interested in drone control, I think. So I already got 3, so I can equip Class C drones, Class B drones. If I could get this for 4 karma, I could equip 2 drones, and then the next one is I could equip a Class A drone. And then, or I could do one of these guys too. Adds abilities and bonuses to Rigger's drones. So all my drones already have +1 armor, a little accuracy, better dodge. They can get +2 hit points for 4 here. Anything else here? Charisma seems nice. I've already got a bonus to charisma. I think I should invest in my combat stuff for now. So let's do this so we can get 2 drones, and then we'll do this so our drones have a little extra hit points, and that's all our karma for now. I think this is the last thing we choose is our etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. It doesn't really tell you anything about what these are. I think basically certain characters, or NPCs, will react differently, you know, probably more favorably to you, you know, based on these. So we're a rigger. Let's try security. See how that goes. Okay, name our character. All right, well, let's go Cal 9000. All right. Harfeld Manor Run. So I think this is just like a sort of tutorial section. Life was good, easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south, and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the flux state, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Loffer only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin, the perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear. I think that was just the intro text from this campaign. A little more. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your 3rd run with Monica and her team. An old castle hold fast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. Job is standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece, a mediocre payday. But work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. And we're off. Alright, what's going on over here? The estate grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. For now, you know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer, you ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader and a Drek Hot Decker to boot. Someone want to let me know what Drek Hot means? That'd be great. We're on a tight time table. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes, top to bottom. Trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos wreathing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That trid trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light, a few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with Cal 9000. Lori, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comlink. The darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? The comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft, softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative, the alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job. Iger out. The comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. Alright, people, enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. Okay. You said quick twice. She grins. Worm talk is on tonight. Glory raises an eyebrow. Slightly. I told you. It's educational. New objective. Grab your gear from the van. Alright. You can do that. I think this is kind of like Diablo. Yeah, hold down Alt. You sort of see everything that you can interact with. So let's go pick up from the van. Hey. There we go. The gear and weapons lie in the back of the van. Grab a weapon? Sure. There are a few spares to choose from. Pistol, submachine gun, rifle, shotgun, throwing knives, machete. Tough call. I think my person is not good with guns at this point. Well, let's just get a submachine gun, so if we're in close quarters, just kind of move somewhere. Maybe a shotgun? I don't know, hand to hand maybe? Yeah, let's get a machete. I'm just gonna hide out, let my drones do the work, and have a little machete if someone gets too close. Got the rest of the kit. Got a Doberman simple drone repair kit and a trauma kit. Just gonna go in here and see all this stuff. So, well, let's take a look at that a little bit later. Leave the van. Okay. Oh, I got some money. New objective. Enter the building. Hey, little droney. Here, droney. This is the Doberman. That's right. Pretty badass. I'm just gonna quickly save in case something awful happens. Oh, I can't even save yet. Never mind. So we got enter the manor. So the only option. And I don't think there's anything worth doing over here. Nope. Alright, let's go see what's up with these people. Alright, knock. Objective complete. Entered the building. Excellent. New objective. Keep the team alive. New objective. Get to the lower floor. Yay, entered the building. Got my gear. Seems like I don't really get any extra details about these objectives. It's a cool looking bike though. Almost looks like something out of Akira. So yeah, cool thing about this game is a lot of this art is hand drawn. The downside to that is that you can't rotate the view or anything. Like in XCOM, it's nice because it's all 3D, and you can sort of flip the camera around to get the angle you want. Here, you're kind of stuck. Stuck with the view they give you, which isn't too bad, but, you know, I guess it's the price of doing business with all this hand-drawn stuff. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. I've always wanted to have a Tyrannosaurus Rex in my house. We got a complete skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. Well-preserved Slavic artifacts. Never have enough of those. The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis, I don't know, and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. I guess a fixer is like, what do you call those people that sell stolen goods? I can't remember now. You can't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Smash the glass or walk away? Yeah, smash the glass. As you draw your arm back to smash the glass, Dietrich catches it. His gnarled hand tightens around your wrist. Not a smart move, Klein. We have a job to do, and hauling a great big vase around isn't part of it. Dietrich offers you a toothy grin. Unless the vase figured into your plans to complete the mission somehow. Did you have a vase-oriented strategy that I was unaware of? Let's see, I was thinking we could use it to smuggle Monica into the data vault. Dietrich stifles a chuckle. An excellent plan, Cal 9000. I support it fully. We should get moving, though. We mustn't keep the others waiting. Damn it. Damn it, Dietrich. Always ruining my fun. Decorated inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. Can I save yet? Really want to save. Hey. Alright. Creating a save? Yes. Okay. There we go. I guess I don't have to name it or anything. Where to first? I guess we'll follow this wall. What the hell? Alright, time to fight. You are in turn-based action mode. Each character and team has action pool. Spend these action on movements, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do any of this. So, this is me. I've got drones, I know that much, and I've got a machete. So I think I want to do this, which is Doberman control. So yeah, I can put it like into control mode, which is one action point, and I think this is like, I think this means that she has 2 action points. So everyone has 2 action points, and I think the green bars are your health, and these little pips underneath are your armor, and this little big shield, not little big shield, there's a little big shield. Little big shield indicates your cover, so you can see from like over here, a sort of half cover. I'm trying to see if there are any other like full cover. I guess no full cover options here. So I'll use one action point to go into control mode. There we go. And that sort of fired up the drone here. The drone's got a Class C drone turret, 10 damage, 0 armor piercing, medium range, capacity of 99 shots, I guess. And yeah, it's just got the one gun. So you can see here, this like this bright area here is the range I can go in 1 action point, and then out here would be the range I go in 2. The drone has 2 action points, and a single shot takes 1 action point, and I guess reloading takes an action point. So I could totally just like go right here and then just like fire this guy. So let's try that. 1, and then flanked, so I think I get a bonus for that. Bam! Toast, buddy. So she still has an action point. I kind of don't know if there's any point to this, but I'm gonna just get people into cover in case someone comes up from behind or something. So Monica, she's got. Well, we'll look at her guns later when you know, when we do some more heavy-duty fighting. And Dietrich will get you in here too. And we'll look at his spells and everything a little bit later too. End turn. Okay, so there are enemies. I think they must be coming from over here. So she's just chilling. Let's just. I mean, she's just got that machete. It's funny, she didn't really regenerate an action point though. Maybe when she's controlling her drone, she only gets one. Let's bring the drone up. So you can go all the way up to here. Let's get him up here. And he'll get in some cover, and maybe he'll help us scout some stuff out. Sure has. So I see at least 2 guys. It's kind of annoying. Like I can't really like auto highlight. Like if I hold down Alt here, I see the doors, but it doesn't really point at the enemies. And I'm not seeing a ton of info about them at this point. Maybe that'll change. So I think Monica, she's got this rifle here. Do single shot, an aim shot, same damage, increased accuracy, but I think there's a cooldown of 3, so it's like, yeah, you might as well use this, but just be aware it's going to have to cool down for a few turns. Burst fire, 2 attacks in 1 action, increases chance of critical, uses 5 bullets, and then fully auto, 5 attacks that do half normal damage, minus 10% chance to hit, they lose their cover bonus for the rest of the turn, and uses 10 bullets. How many bullets are actually in the gun right now? I guess that's here where it says 28. So let's get her up here and see if we can do an aimed shot from behind here at someone. So aimed shot. So can't even hit this guy. This is an option. 50% chance, 60% chance critical. Seems like a good shot to take. Oh yeah, crit, 15 damage. So just tell me a little bit here. I mean, I can see their health. It says wounded, 15. I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe it'll become clear later. So what do we got here? Her, Cal 9000, I'll push up over here. Glory is like our melee specialist, so she's got these claws, and she's got a handgun, but mainly it's about the claws, so we want to get her up in people's face. And Dietrich, he's got some throwing knives, which aren't great, 8 damage. So he can do a single throw, he can do an aimed throw with a 3-turn cooldown, and he can do bladed distraction, which is 1 armor piercing damage, but reduces hit point damage by 3, reduced accuracy. So I guess that's sort of for breaking armor or something. More importantly, he's got all these spells. So he's got these tooltips seem to fade out really quickly. Yeah, it's annoying. So he's got aim, increases the target's hit chance by 12%. Does not stack nor affect area ability last 2 rounds. So I could like maybe give this to Monica to help her hit a little better. Lightning or electro core is like an AoE attack, and I think if I choose this, yeah, I can sort of see the range, and you can sort of see where it's hitting. Heal wound, haste. It's going to give someone, I think, what it increases friendly target's AP by 1 for 2 rounds, and Dragon Slayer Idol. This one's kind of interesting. Aids all friends within a 3-tile range with incoming damage reduction lasts 3 rounds. So I kind of feel like this would be a really great one, but you sort of need everyone bunched up for it to work. Also, is he out of turns? Oh, I just hasted myself. That was totally unintentional, but I guess there's worse things I could have done. I guess I'll move him up here for now. And enemy turn. Ouch. Not too bad. 4 damage. I was not gonna hit with a shotgun from back there. Come on. Let's see if my drone can hit here. 52%. So she could hit this guy. Break out the claws. She had a grenade too. We'll save that for later. So I think he's gonna walk up to here and then attack, and then. But yeah, this would be nice. We could rotate the camera. I think if I do that, I'm not really in any sort of cover. So why don't I just go here, obtain some cover, and then I'll do a burst fire on her for 55% chance. Oh, I missed. It's alright, we got some more options here. We got our drone. Could even get a little bit closer here. Come on, 60%, and you are dead. Might as well run Cal 9000 up a little bit. Why not? And 27% chance. I'm going to push up a little bit. That's a good spot. Maybe let's go over here. And oh, that's right, D-Trick. So I was looking at this before, the Dragon Slayer idol. Do some damage. Like, that'd be great to do. That's too. Oh, sorry, he's got an extra action point. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw him up here. I'm gonna use this Dragon Slayer on the next turn to buff the defense of these guys. Ooh, drone took a hit, but even that, I mean, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so wounded 10, I guess, just means that he's taken 10 points of damage, really. If I see that in more detail, if I go here, right? Is it even going to show my drone? No, it's not going to show. Okay. I'd love to get up in this guy's face here. I don't know if I can do it. So it says 2. The 2 there, I think, means that it's going to take 2 turns to do it. Let's see what Monica says. So yeah, it says 1. Or maybe it just means, well, hey, let's find out the hard way. Because it seems like I would go here. To go to this spot would be 2 turns, so how could I possibly move here and attack? So let's see what happens if I try. It worked. I don't understand why, but maybe you can do that with hand-to-hand attacks. You can sort of like go beyond the 1 movement range and still make an attack in the same turn. Fine by me. Let's see here. This guy's bleeding. 73% chance to hit. I should just take it. Yep. Alright, everyone's cool. And it looks like everyone just healed back up again. Where to next? Oh, we actually didn't even do what we went into this room to do. Just to take a look at this terminal. Security alert response plan, Quebec 6. Matrix operations locked, HTR team responding. We don't have the decking skill, but Monica does. Hey Monica, think you can crack this? The corner of her mouth lifts into a smirk. Step aside. Oh, and Cal 9000, I've got to ask, is the display on your trid flashing 12 o'clock back at home? Monica doesn't even bother jacking into the terminal, and her cyber deck remains slung over her shoulder. Her finger flickers over the terminal's virtual keyboard, and a moment later, a happy chime trips out of the security note speakers. Bingo! Doors open. Let's go. Which door? Not sure. I didn't really bother to see which one was locked before, but hey, let's take a look down here. This looks like almost like a vault or something, but nope, the only thing I can interact with here is this guy. Select a decker to jack in. I think Monica's my only decker. But look here, I should be able to see everyone's classes, so let's quickly look at that. So we have a female elf. We're trying to see where it might say with the classes. It doesn't, does it? No. She's a decker. Well, I guess maybe the classes don't mean much other than it's sort of a pre-allocated number of skills. So you see, I don't have any decking at drone control. She has decking. No decking, no decking. So we'll have to use Monica for this. Take Monica, we'll jack in. Okay, the jacking in menu. So this is our deck, which is kind of what we use to hack. A list of programs. I guess if we have kind of a stash, we could sort of choose what we want to take into, I don't know if it's called the Matrix or what they call it here. But we've got a few spells to take with us. Let's take a look at these once we get in here. But we'll take everything as default, and let's try and jack into this thing. Alright, so this is jacking, folks. I think this is like some amount of sort of security level, like maybe if this goes too high, we're screwed. What do we got here? Okay, command prompt, or like our spells. Heal, erodes, an IC, area effect, and reduces alarm. And then this is creates an assassin expert system program. Don't know what that is yet, but let's just okay. So I think these are like the ICs, which are kind of like bad news. 99%, 99%. I guess we'll just attack it. Attack it again. Okay, I'm getting attacked by the cube. Attacked by the other cube. These guys don't seem like much trouble. Just gonna use basic attacks. Let this guy do his thing. And this should do it. One more. Yep. Okay. Well, that was a no-brainer. I'm sure it's gonna get harder. With this guy is different. It says white IC again. I wonder if I should use one of these spells since I have it. Erodes integrity points of IC. Does 75. Let's try that. Alright, so I guess he's taking damage over time now. Every turn he's going to take a little bit of damage. So let's just try and finish him off here. Well, that was fairly easy. I guess now we can go to the data store, hack the node, mission item added, paid 8, antiquities delivery schedule. Let's see what that's about. So we've got a mission item now. A valuable shipment of antiquities will be arriving soon at the Seattle docks. Useful information to someone who can take advantage of it. Sounds like a side quest to me. So yeah, I guess that's kind of what probably a lot of these hacking things are about, is like, you know, getting some additional items or additional side quests. I imagine it's usually not necessary. I think this is the kind of game that gives you a lot of different ways around it, all the obstacles. That was nice to have though, you know. Never have too many side quests. So, still succeeding in these objectives of keeping the team alive. Get to the lower floor. Still working on that. I'm just going to quickly save again. I don't know, am I save scumming? I don't know. I feel like I need to get the hang of this game. There is no Iron Man hardcore mode at this point, so I feel like I'm not really cheating or anything. It's, you know, they gave me the option. I'm going to take it. Besides, who knows what's behind this door? A security guard. Like, it would be really cool to know, like, something about him, like what gun does he have, or anything, or like, you know, at least have the option to sort of like question mark over him, and maybe based on my perception or something, learn something about him. But either that just doesn't exist, or I haven't got it yet. So don't really need my rigger here up in the front lines, so I'm gonna have her hide out and then enter control mode. The drone. Oh, actually, she's already got. Oh, the drone just follows around, but then okay, now I'm entering control mode. Okay, I'm a droney. Droney. You're gonna go. Let's go up here. Let's take a little peek. Monica, our sniper. So you know what? I should really make use of Dietrich's AoE defensive stuff. So yeah, I'll use him. And I think I use this Dragon Slayer, so I'll get 3 rounds of incoming damage reduction within 3 tile range. That looks like it's affecting everyone here, so yeah, let's just use that. Yes, let's do it. I guess I gotta click on him. I wonder if it's just like, you know, people that are near him, so I can move in and out of it, because... So let's try. I'll take Monica here, who says has the incoming damage reduction. Move her up here, and she doesn't have it anymore. Okay, so it's sort of like you need to stay near him for that to be of any use. That's cool though. That's all good. I'm just gonna move him up here then, and that's too bad. She's gonna be outside of the range. I wonder if I can get into this like square here. Yeah, that seems. Can you get in there? Come on, get in there. Again, another instance where ability to rotate the camera would be nice. Just trying to get her to move right over here, but it's not letting me. So, okay, we're just gonna charge in. Miss me. Hit me, but 1 damage. So this kind of like hurt my cover and did some damage. Cal 9000 is just gonna hang out in the back. Because I got my Doberman here, just doing the dirty work. Out in the open, but maybe that's out in the open from like Monica's perspective. Yeah. This guy looks like a badass. This person's magic is kind of annoying. Security mage. I really want to get up. So I wonder, would it be just like suicide, do you think, to like run up and just start slashing at this person with my claws? Because they'd be like well in the range of this guy and this guy. I feel like this is actually a safer target because these guys don't really have shots on me. So I'm gonna go up to the security guard with what's this girl's name? Hold on a second. With Glory. Okay, yeah, so Glory just did some damage. She's totally exposed now. Monica. I wonder, so minus 10 to hit. That's like definitely not going to hit. I could do this, maybe. 62% with the added bonus. 15% bonus, I guess. Or I could just kill this guy. That seems like the sensible thing to do. Oh man. It's down to like nothing. Absolutely nothing. But oh, she's actually still got one more. So 60%? Roll those dice? Nope. You know what, I'm gonna have Cal just come up a little bit, at least like offer a bit of a distraction, if nothing else. And the drone is just gonna get right up in there. And 61%, I mean, it seems like it should be more from here. Damn it. What else? Kinda wanna cast haste on Glory. So she can just like run up in people's faces. I don't know if there's like a range on this. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, haste it. Alright. Oh, it actually gave her an extra action point. So I think I can just... Oh, that's sweet. I gave her the action point, and then she can do another. What? How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Oh jeez. Well. Oh no, not the Doberman. Okay. So this actually seems like kind of a fun situation to try using some AOE. She's got grenades, but that's kind of so what does this do? Oh, it's a flashbang. Does -1 in action point to everyone hit by its blasts. Makes targets easier to hit. I'm gonna save that. I want to try using this dude's Electro Core. Does 12 hit points damage and 1 action. I don't know if that's action point or armor piercing damage. Well, let's see. These guys here, full health, no armor, almost no health, 2 armor. So let's just launch it right here, see what happens. Killed him. She's hurt. Be like the drone. Drone's got 2 shots here. Well, I only needed 1. So all that's left is this guy here and the Grenader. So actually, let's get the drone up into a little bit better cover. Cal 9000 is just gonna hang back. Just keep an eye on the situation. Monica's doing fine. She's got some good shots. I'll move her up to. That seems a little close range, but you know, I could unload maybe with like fully auto machine gun. Have her help out with this guy. Seems like a bit of a plan. And then maybe I'll have Glory run up around on this guy. And yeah, she's got 3 action points now. She's gonna come right up in here. Just fuck this guy up. And 1 more? Why not? Whew. Critical. 12 damage. That guy is toast. Yeah, don't need you. Drone. I wonder if I can get a shot from here. Let's see if I can get a shot from actually right where I am. So why don't I just hang back and just take this guy out from the distance. Seems like the sensible option. Monica seems like fun. Let's do fully auto, so half damage, but 5 attacks, and they'll lose their cover bonus for the rest of the turn. I really should have done this first, and then done the drone attack, but hey, I'll try and remember that for next time. 5 attacks. He is hurting. She's still got 3. I mean, you know, let's just go for it. Why not? And 1 more. Yes. Glory's pretty badass. She sort of single-handedly took on everyone there. Yeah, so the bodies all disappear. I guess there's sort of like no looting to be had. Doesn't really look like there's anywhere I can go here. Except, like, I don't know why this is all sparkly. Did I do that? I'm not even sure. So, down to the basement. Confirmed. So far, so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Harfeld Manor. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Alright. Let's go find that data vault. Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen? No idea. Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. Quick jaunt into the Matrix. So they do call it the Matrix. A little digital hand waving and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Iger, still in position outside of the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us, the same principles that apply to the flux state. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iger love. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. So I guess I could try and do the door, but I don't have the decking skill. What are we gonna say? Iger's right, Monica. We should have a psychic in command, just in case. Monica stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well. We'll do this one Iger's way. I'm gonna say Iger. I'm gonna try not to say Eager and say Iger. We'll do this one Iger's way. While I'm jacked in, Cal 9000 is in charge. There's a pause, then Iger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Cal 9000! Did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? I thought you were a pro, Iger. Questioning orders in front of the team isn't exactly a pro move, is it? Ooh, saucy. This is ridiculous. Clear the comm, rookie. Now. Monica nods at you. The smile has disappeared from her face. Listen, Monica. I know that this is a joke to you, but I'm telling you. Iger. Monica's tone was all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible, the legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing, and she means well. Null sweat. I'm just going to choose that because that's an awesome bit of slang. Null sweat. I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. Good woman. Iger's skills and experience are invaluable to this team. It would be good to have her on your side. Everyone on this team is a woman except for Dietrich, which is this one. We got here. That's me, Cal 9000. That's Doberman. That's Monica. That's Glory. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyber deck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. What you got, Monica? Uh-oh. That didn't work so well. Guess she's not such an expert decker after all. Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood splaying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. Nasty. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps toward Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly scream still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. Let's pull the plug on the data jack. That seems like a sensible thing to do, even though I have no idea if that's safe or not. While Glory holds Monica's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to her cyber deck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give a solid yank, and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The coming lead sense. Don't know that word either. I'm gonna need a dictionary when I play this game. Coming lead scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Yikes. It's not looking so hot. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open, muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. If I only had biotech. I wonder if, I could actually save her. This sort of seems like a pivotal situation from which there's no real recourse. Talk to me, Monica. What are you going to try to say? Or just stay with us, Monica, okay? Talk to me, Monica. I need to know. Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood's welled up in her mouth and is pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze. Something else. Hope? Fear Schwingy. I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to pronounce that. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly, she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Gore's slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. Dun, dun, dun. New objective, keep the team alive. Well, it seems I kind of failed at that one, didn't I? We've got hostiles. This clearly isn't a data vault. We need to get out of here fast. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a good time to call this first episode. Seems like there's a big fight ahead of us here. Don't know how long that's going to take, but that should make a fun place to start the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in to Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Go ahead and save the game here. And tune back in next time, where we try and kill everyone in this room and figure out what the hell happened to Monica and what the hell this game's about. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time.